everyone. I'm Destiny Jackson, your host of the Winning Her Way show. We are a sports media platform dedicated in helping female athletes with empowerment, visibility, and economic opportunities. Today, we have a very special guest on the show, Emma Spence. Hi, Emma. Welcome to the show.
Thank
Can you
you.
start by telling us who you are, where you're from, and what it is that you do?
Yes, so my name is Emma Spence. I do NCAA gymnastics, or I did NCAA gymnastics, and I just retired a couple weeks ago. And I was on the Canadian national team for 8 years for gymnastics.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That is amazing. Well, congratulations on retirement. So just athletics is a strenuous thing. Tell us what inspired you to become a gymnast.
Honestly, when I first started gymnastics, I wasn't my goal wasn't to be the best gymnast ever. It was really just because I enjoyed doing it and I had a fun time doing it with my sisters. And over time, the more I started competing and the more that I got into doing that kind of stuff is when I really started to find a passion for it and then wanted to continue doing it throughout the rest of my career.
Okay. So you just grew a passion for it over time. It started as something for fun and it became a passion for you. So tell us what you enjoyed about being a part of the Nebraska women's gymnastics team.
I think the culture on the team was huge for me. Being able to be part of a team with so many other girls that share the same goals and mindsets was really special because, we just understood each other in ways that I feel like not many other people really did. So, just being part of a group of girls working in and out, the hard practice days and then the competition days and just going through all of it together was really, really cool.
So it's kind of like a sisterhood. It made it easier to do because you enjoyed the people you're with. So tell us one of your favorite moments or accomplishments within your career.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a couple throughout my college and NCAA career, and the elite side too. I don't know. It's really hard to pick specific ones. I feel like one of the most recent ones for me was probably at Big Ten Championships this year when I won bars. That was something that I wasn't really expecting to come out of that competition. So being able to stand on the top of the podium there was really special. But then also throughout my elite career, I feel like there's been so many incredible international competitions that I've been a part of, such as Commonwealth Games, Youth Olympic Games, World Championships, that were just incredible experiences overall. It's really hard to pick specific ones though.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
And it sounds like just being a gymnast seems like a busy lifestyle. So how have you been able to balance your personal life while committing to your sport?
Yeah, it's definitely been challenging because there's so many other things that I'm part of other than just being an athlete. So there's the student side of things that was really tough to balance sometimes because I'm very hard on myself when it comes to succeeding in academics. I want to do the best that I can. So making sure that I'm putting in the time and effort to be successful in that. And then also being able to spend time with my family and friends. Being in the US, it's hard to be in touch with my family all the time. So I have to be able to plan out time to talk to my family and a time that aligns with them. So that was definitely something that I had to kind of work to figure out, kind of get into a routine of when's my family free? When am I free? When can we find times to talk? And then just being able to spend time with friends as well. That's something that has definitely been helpful to just, relax and during free time to just chill, which is also really important.
So I know that's something you're probably looking forward to now that you're retired. It'll be a little easier now and you can spend that family and friend time.
Yes, definitely looking forward to just being able to spend time with people and do things that that I haven't really been able to do.
So what's some advice that you could give to a gymnast who wants to take their career to the next level?
I would say the biggest thing is just surround yourself with people that want what's best for you. I think that's really important. The group of people that you spend your time with every day is kind of who you end up shaping into being in some way. So making sure that the people that you're friends with, that you're training with, that you're just hanging out with are just people that you share values with and just you want kind of the same things, because at the end of the day you are kind of a reflection of all the people that you spend your time with. So just making sure that you're conscious of that and you kind of use that in a way to kind of push you and the people around you in the direction that you're looking for.
Y'all heard it here first on the Winning Her Way show. She told y'all how she did it right here. Who is your GOAT in women's sports? It could be more than one. I know a lot of people struggle picking one, but who is your GOAT in women's sports?
Someone that like has always just I've just always thought is really
Yes.
great is Ellie Mack. I don't know if you know who that is. She's a Canadian Olympian. She's gone to so many Olympics by now, and she's just an incredible person, an incredible athlete. And I've been fortunate to compete with her for the last few years. But when I was younger, she was actually my role model too. So being able to look up to her and then a few years later end up competing with her and being on teams with her was just something that was so special.
Like a dream come true. And you got to meet her, or you just competed with her, or you got to do both?
All of it. And it's funny because
Wow.
when I was 7 years old, I got her autograph, and the way that she like spelled her E on the autograph
Mhm.
is like I loved it. So that's how I started doing my autograph.
Oh.
And then I don't know, 10 years later, we were on the same team. We make history at World Championships, and we're signing autographs together. I was like, hey, did you know that like my E's?
I'm copying you. Right.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I mean, the idea of just signing autographs, I mean, that has to feel just surreal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's definitely an unreal experience for
Like,
sure.
people want my autograph, like, but you put in the work to get there. So, congratulations to you. So, now that you're not, you're retired, like, where do you see yourself going? Like, what do you want to do next?
So I'm still trying to figure it out. I just finished my last day of school yesterday, actually.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I'm still in the process of trying to figure out what those next steps would look like. I think it would be really cool to. I'm gonna get my master's in counseling to get like that background in counseling, and then I would love to start or like be a part of something that does motivational speaking and mentoring services for athletes. It would ideal situation would be like getting a company that is like sports psych services with motivational speaking and mentoring. I think that would be really cool, and that would be like kind of the dream job. I'm sure there's a lot of steps that go into like getting to that point, but I think that would be really cool.
I think that's something you could probably conquer. Like, I don't know, the Olympics for a lot of people is really out of reach. So I'm just impressed, and you are well spoken. So I think you should definitely get into that and just inspire other people to get like where you've been. Like, that's a lot of people's dream, and I think motivational speaking sounds great for you.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
it's really cool. We'll see.
What are some of your long-term goals? It doesn't have to be just within like the sports and now you're done, but just a long-term goal you have for yourself. It can be anything.
Ooh, I feel like I don't know. I think just the biggest thing right now is just figuring out life without schooling and sports. Like I do want to get my master's in counseling, but if I do that, I would do it online so that I don't have to like go to classes in person.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. So it's going to
Yeah.
be more figuring out how to properly like take care of my body without having to have like that athlete mindset. So like sleeping and food and just like refocusing my brain to make sure that I'm still on top of those things, but not like that I just figure out because it's going to be different. Same thing with exercising. I mean, I want to be able to still like work out and exercise, but it's going to be about figuring out how to do that in a way that's not like specific to gymnastics because I don't need to be pushing my body to those limits anymore. So yeah, I guess right now I'm just in the process of figuring out how to do that in a way that like I want for myself without being told you need to do this, you need to eat this, you need to sleep this many hours. Like it's really about out what my body needs. And I'm really excited for it, honestly. I feel like I'm ready for this transition. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens.
That is good because I know a lot of people get in there like a kind of depressed state when their sport has come to an end or whatever it is they're accustomed to doing. So like you sound like you have a really good outlook on it and you're excited to see who Emma is outside of
Yes.
gymnastics. That is great for you. And for my last question for you, I ask everyone in all my interviews is what does winning her way mean to you?
I think it's just, that's a good one. More like personalizing your experiences to what you want out of it, if that makes sense. So, really just focusing on yourself, your goals, and doing what it takes to get there, no matter what people tell you you can and can't do.
I love all the answers I get to that because they're always so unique, but they all come back to like the same things. I love that. And it definitely means all of those things that you've said and athletes before you have said. I really want to continue to like watch your journey and like whatever it is you do next after this. Thank you for getting on with us today too. I know like we kind of had our little mix up in the beginning, but it is okay. And I hope we can keep in touch and like I want to see what you do next.
Thank you. I appreciate that. This was fun, and once again, I'm so sorry.
I know, I love this. You are okay. I love doing this, and I just love connecting with athletes and Olympians at that. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and I hope to talk to you soon.
Of course. Thank you for
Thank
having me.
you. Bye.